Hello dear students, I am Jai Kishan. Welcome to the second part of chapter 15 probability. Students, in the last part, that is in part 1, we have covered the introduction of this chapter and there we have studied some basic terms of this chapter. And also I've told you that what is the formula of probability, that is probability of any event is number of favorable outcome upon total number of outcome. This is the formula of probability and by the help of this we used to find the probability of any event. Okay. And also students, in the part 1 we have solved the questions which was based upon the coin. Okay, means coin based questions we have solved, and today we will see the dice based questions. Okay. So what is a dice, students? A die is what? A cubical solid, okay, and on the all surfaces, since a cube has 6 surfaces, so on all the surfaces total 1 to 6 numbers are there, means on each surface of the dice numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, means not less than 1 and not more than 7, not more than 6. These are the numbers which are placed upon the surfaces of the dice. Okay. So what kind of questions can be asked related to the dice? So here if you will see, then total number of outcomes are what? Total number of outcomes are 6. Okay. So see, let us see an example. So it is an example 1 on dice based question. A die is thrown once. Okay. See, if it is a singular then we use the word die. Okay. So a die is thrown once. Find the probability of getting a number less than 3. So students, we know that a die is on the die, total 1 to 6 numbers are printed on that. Okay, 1 to 6, and the question is asked that what is the probability that is less than 3. So less than 3, not 3, less than 3. Okay, means 3 also you will not take. So less than 3, only 2 numbers are there on the dice, that is 1 and 2. Okay, so in our favorable outcome 2 numbers are there, and in total number of outcomes 6 numbers are there. So here the probability will be what? Here the probability will be favorable outcome is 2, total outcome is 6. So when you will cancel out, it will be 1 upon 3. So probability of the number which is less than 3 is 1 upon 3. Okay, so this will be the answer of this question, that if a die is thrown once, then what is the probability of getting a number less than 3? It is 1 by 3. Okay. The second one is what? What is the probability of an even number? Okay. So the numbers which are printed on the dice is 1 to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. So how many even numbers are there? Even number starting from 2, 4 and 6. 3 numbers are there which are even. Okay. So here 2, 4, 6 means in our favorable outcome 3 numbers are there and total number of outcomes 6. Okay. So here the probability of getting an even number when a die is thrown, then it will be 3 upon 6. Okay. 2, 4, 6. Favorable outcomes are 3 and total number of outcomes are 6. So it will be 3 upon 6, and when you will solve it, you will get what? 1 by 2. Okay. And the third part is what? Third part is a prime number. Means we have to find the probability of getting a prime number when a die is thrown. So what is a prime number? Firstly, you should know that what is a prime number. So a number which is divisible by either 1 or the number itself. That type of numbers are known as prime number. So here in 1 to 6 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are the numbers which are prime? So the numbers which are divisible by 1 or the number itself. So 1 cannot be a prime because a prime number is having two factors, 1 and the number itself. So 1 we cannot take. 2 is prime, 3 is prime, okay, 4 is not prime, 5 is prime. So here three numbers are there which is prime, 2, 3 and 5. So in our favorable outcome, when we will find probability, so in our favorable outcome, three numbers are there and total number of outcomes 6 are there. Okay, so here it will be 3 upon 6, that is 1 by 2. Okay students, so this is the answers of this question. So if a die is thrown like this, you can solve all the type of questions. Okay, and what if two dice are thrown simultaneously? So we'll see the next example on the basis of if two dice are thrown simultaneously. Firstly, you can note it down. Now students, what if two dice are thrown simultaneously? So here is the question related to that two dice are thrown simultaneously. Find the probability of getting sum as 8, same number on both sides, or doublet as sum, either 5 or 11 as sum. So students, as we all know that if a dice is thrown, then the numbers which can come is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. But if two dice are thrown simultaneously, then each dice will have their own result. Okay, so what are the total outcomes? In the last part also I have told you that if two dice are thrown simultaneously, then the number of total outcomes will be what? See, in one dice the total number of outcome is 6. Okay, means 6 to the power 1. Okay, then if two dice are thrown, then the total number of outcomes will be what? 6 to the power 2, and 6 to the power 2 is what? 36. Okay, so here if two dice are thrown simultaneously, then total number of outcomes will be 36. So 36 outcomes are possible if two dice are thrown simultaneously. So here I am going to write all the 36 outcomes. See how easily we can write the 36 outcomes. Suppose students, if on the first dice 1 is coming and on the second dice also 1 is coming, and here if on the first dice 2, second dice is 1, on the first dice if it is 3, second dice is 1, okay, and on the first dice if it is 4 and 1 is coming on the second dice, and like here 5 is coming on the first dice and on the second dice it is 1, and 6 is coming on the first dice and 1 is coming on the second dice. Okay, so like this we can write all the 36 like here. Okay, suppose now on the first dice it is 1. Okay, you can write all the numbers like this. Okay, and after that the same number on the second place, means 2, 2, here also. Okay, like this we can complete all the 36 results. Like here now you can write 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and 3 is everywhere on this column. So like this you have completed 3 rows. Okay, now if again you have to write 1 to 6, okay, and now repeat 4 at the second place, repeat this 4 at the second place. Okay, so now if in the fifth column, okay, again you will write 1 to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and repeat 5, repeat this 5 so that your fifth column will be completed. Okay, and in the last column again if you will write 1 to 6 and repeat 6. Okay, in the whole column just repeat 6. So students, these are the total 36 results which can be possible, okay, when two dice are thrown simultaneously. Okay, in these 36, one result will come, okay, when two dice are thrown simultaneously. So students, these are the total outcomes, that is 36. Now looking these 36 results, we will solve the questions related to the if two dice are thrown simultaneously. Okay, so see, the first one is sum as 8. We have to find the probability if two dice are thrown simultaneously. What is the probability of coming, means of getting sum as 8? Okay, means the sum of these two, the sum of the numbers on the dice which are coming should be equal to 8. Okay, so how we will solve this question, students? See, the questions related to sum, if we have written all the results, then easily we can find. Okay, the sum is, means diagonally you can find. Firstly, you should find one result whose sum is 8. Okay, so here you can see that 6 plus 2 is 8, and then 5 plus 3 is 8. So students, if you will find one by one, then it will take so many time. If the questions are related to sum, okay, then diagonally you can find all the numbers, like 6 to 8, 6 plus 2, it is 8, okay, then 5 plus 3, it is 8, then 4 plus 4, it is 8, then 5 plus 3, it is 8, and then 6 plus 2, it is 8. Except that nowhere you will find the sum as 8. Okay, means here in these type of questions, diagonally you can solve the questions. Like here, if the question is asked that what is the sum as 8, okay, what is the probability of getting sum as 8? So here you will find all the numbers whose sum is 8, add diagonally. Okay, so here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cases are there, okay, in which we are getting the sum as 8. So in our favorable outcome, 5 results are there, and in total outcome 36 results are there. Okay, so here we can write that probability of such type of question where sum as 8, it is 5 upon 36, because in the total number of outcome we will write 5, and if total number of outcome we will write 36, and our favorable outcome is 5 because the sum as 5. Okay students, now the question is same number on both dice, means if we throw two dice simultaneously and whatever the results are coming, okay, the results should be like the same number should come on both of the dice. Okay, so same number, or the questions can be asked like this, that identical number on both of the dice. Okay, so here you can see that 1 comma 1, it is the same number. Okay, now you have to find where the same numbers are there. Okay, or you can solve this question also as diagonally. See, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4, 5 comma 5, and 6 comma 6. So again you can find that by the help of writing these results, your questions will be very easy. Okay, so it will take only 2 minutes if you will write all the 36 results. Okay, just practice 1 or 2 times so that you can write it easily. So here you have to find that the same number on both of the dice. So here the favorable outcome is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 is the favorable outcome, and total number of outcome is 36. So here you can write that probability is 6 upon 36, and 6 upon 36 means it will be 1 upon 6. Okay students, coming to the third part of the question, and the question is even number on both of the dice. So we have to find the probability in which by of getting that even number on both of the dice should come. Okay, so how we can find? By looking these results. See students, even number we want to find, so wherever it is odd number we will remove that. Okay, so here the first column will not take any number. In the second column, see 2 comma 2 is there, both are even. 4 comma 2, 3 comma 2 will not take. 4 comma 2 means what we will take? 2 comma 2, 4 comma 2 and 6 comma 2. Okay, in these three both the numbers are even. After that, third row will not take because 3 is repeating everywhere. In the fourth column, okay, 2 comma 4 we will take, 4 comma 4 we will take, and 6 comma 4 we will take. Okay, and in the last column then, because in the fifth column 5 is repeating and 5 is an odd number, so in the last column we will take 2 comma 6, 4 comma 6 and 6 comma 6. Okay, so total number of favorable outcome is 9 and total number of outcome is 36. So here the probability will be favorable is 9 and total is 36, and when you will cancel it you will get what? 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 is the probability of getting both the numbers as even. Okay, simply you can find by looking these results. The last one is either 5 or 11 as sum. Means sum, either it should be 5 or it should be 11. Okay, so for sum I have told you that you should find one number and then diagonally you will find all the number. So 5 is where? See students, 4 1 5. After that 2 comma 3 5, 3 comma 2 5 and 4 comma 1 5. So sum as 5, 4 favorable outcomes are there. Okay, and sum as 11 also. We have to find either 5 or 11. Okay, so for 11 you can see here that 5 6 and 6 comma 5. Other than this, no number will give sum as 11. So here 2 numbers are there and here 4 numbers are there. So in our favorable outcome, total 6 numbers are there. In either or questions, we will add the probabilities. Okay, so here getting 5 as sum, 4 numbers are there. Getting 11 as sum, 2 numbers are there, means total 6 upon 36, and when you will solve it you will get what? 1 by 6. So students, this is how we can simply solve the questions which are related to if two dice are thrown simultaneously. Okay, 2 minutes it will take. Just write down all the results. Okay, to all the total 36 results, and after that by doing these, by following these methods, you can simply find the answers of this type of questions. Okay students, so you can pause the video and note it down, and then we'll start the concepts of the questions related to cards. Okay, just note it down. Now students, coming to the concepts of card based questions. Okay, there are so many questions of probability which is asked related to card based. Okay, so first of all students, we have to understand that what is the structure of playing card. Okay, and after that we can solve the questions easily. So see students, total number of cards in playing cards, total number of cards are 52. Okay, these 52 cards are divided in two colors. Okay, in two colors these 52 cards are equally divided. Okay, one color is red and the other color is black. Okay, other color is black. So if 52 is divided by 2, then red will be the red card, the number of red cards will be 26, and also the number of black cards is 26. Okay, in red cards, two types of cards are there. Okay, in red cards, two types of cards are there. One is hearts. Okay, the card type is hearts. Okay, where you will find a symbol like this, hearts. Okay, and the other one is diamonds. Other one is diamonds, and on diamond cards you will find a symbol like this. Okay, so these if 26 is now divided by 2, then you will get the hearts card as 13 and diamonds card as 13. Okay, and then black cards are also divided in two types of codes. These are called codes. Okay, so here hearts codes are there, which is having 13 cards, and diamond codes are also there, which is having 13 cards. Now in black also 26 cards are there. Okay, one type of code is spades. In spades you will find the symbol like this. Okay, and the other one is clubs. Okay, and in clubs you will find the symbol like this. Okay, so these are the four codes. Okay, hearts, diamonds, spades and clubs, and all codes are having their 13 cards. Okay, are you getting the structure of the playing card? Total number of cards are 52. Okay, these cards are divided in two colors, red and black. Red colors are, the number of red colors are 26. Okay, and this is divided in two codes, that is hearts and diamonds. Means the cards which are having heart symbol is 13, and the cards which are having diamond symbol, that is also 13. Black cards are also divided in two parts, that is spades and clubs. Okay, spades are having also 13 and clubs are also having 13. So total 4 codes are there. Okay, and each codes are having their 13 cards. Okay, now students, these 13 cards, okay, what kind of these 13 cards are there? Okay, 13 type cards are, firstly they are number cards. Okay, the first one is number cards. In these 13 cards, number cards are there, few number cards are there. Which kind of numbers? Starting from 2, not 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 type of number cards are there. Okay, means if I want to say that in playing card 2 number card is there. Okay, so 2 number card will be of heart, 2 number card will be of diamond, 2 number of card will be of a spade, and 2 number of card will be of clubs. Okay, means all these number cards will be found in these 4 codes. Okay, after that students, after that you will find the card of jacks. Okay, and then queen, and then king, and then ace. Okay, these three are called face cards. These three are called face cards: jacks, queen and king. And after that the greater card is what? Ace. Okay students, so here you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They are the 13 type cards. Okay, and all these 13 type of cards are found in these 4 codes, that is hearts, diamonds, spades and clubs. Now you can multiply 13 by 4, you will get what? 52 cards. So basically this is the structure of playing cards. Okay, this is the structure of playing cards. 52 cards are divided in two colors, red and black. Okay, red colors are divided in two codes, hearts and diamonds, which are having 13 cards. Here black cards also, they are in two codes. Okay, spades and clubs, which are having 13 cards. Now in 13, what kind of cards are there? number cards. Okay, from here to here number cards are there, and after that face cards are there, jacks, queen and king, and in the last one ace is there. Okay, ace is a is what? A is ace. Okay, k for king, q for queen and j for jacks. Okay, so here also I can write that in number cards. Okay, in number cards the cards are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Starting from 2, this you have to remember. Okay, so how many number cards are there? 9. Okay, and these 9 cards will found in each 4 courts, that is hearts, diamonds, spades and clubs. Okay, after that face cards are there. Face cards are there, and that is jacks, queens and king. Okay, jacks, queen, king, and then the last one card is ace card, and ace is what? A. Okay, so this is how a playing card, this is the structure of playing card, that is in the number 52. Okay, so these are the 52 playing cards. Now we will solve the question based upon this. Now students will see the questions based upon the cards. Okay, the question is, if a card is drawn from a well shuffled deck. Okay, a card is at randomly drawn from a well shuffled deck, find the probability of getting, okay, a red color card. So students, as I have told you that total 52 cards were there, and in that 52 cards 26 are red and 26 are black. Okay, so here a red color card means in our favorable outcome number is 26, and in total outcome, okay, total outcome will be what? 52. Total number of cards are 52. So when you will solve it, you will get what? 1 by 2. Okay, so the probability of getting a red color card is 1 by 2. After that, the second question is an even number of red color card. Even number of red color card. So how many types of red card are there? 2 types of red color cards are there, means red color cards are in 2 codes. Okay, and even number cards are there 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so 5 number cards are there in 2 codes. So 5 multiplied by 2 means total 10 cards will be there. Okay, so in our favorable 10 cards will be there and total is 52. So 10 upon 52 will be the probability of this. See, try to understand one more time. Even number cards are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and that 5 cards are in 2 codes, hearts and diamond, which is red. Okay, so this is how we can find our even number red color card. Okay, so 5 even cards are there in 2 codes, means 5 into 2, that is 10. So in our favorable outcome 10 will be there, and in total outcome 52 will be there. When you will simplify it, you will get 5 upon 26. The answer of the second question is 5 upon 26. Okay, third part is face card in black color. So as I've told you that face cards are jacks, queen and king. Okay, so we have to find face card in black color. So here the number of face cards are 3, and in black color 2 codes are there. So 3 into 2, that is 6. So in our favorable outcome 6 is there. In our favorable outcome 6 numbers are there. Okay, and in total outcome 52 is there. So when you will solve it, what you will get? 3 upon 26. Okay students, this is how simply we can solve. See, in face cards total 3 cards are there, and these 3 cards will be in 2 codes, that is spades and clubs. Okay, so 3 into 2 will be 6, and 6 upon 52 will be the answer of this question. Okay, ace cards. So ace card, the number of ace card is what? 1, and this ace card, that is A, will be found in all the 4 courts. Okay, that is hearts, diamonds, spades and clubs. So this ace card will be in all the 4 courts, means total 4 ace cards are there in playing card. Okay, so 4 upon 52 will be the probability of this question. 4 upon 52. So when you will solve it, you will get what? 1 upon 13. When you will simplify it, you will get 1 upon 13. So this is how we can find the probability of getting ace cards. The 5th question is either diamonds or spades, and I have told you earlier that either or, in either or question we use to sum our favorable outcome. So diamonds and spades, diamonds card are 13, spades card are also 13, so 13 plus 13, that will be 26. So here in our favorable outcome 26 is there, and in total outcome 52. So when you will simplify it, you will get what? 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is the probability of getting either diamonds card or spades card. Both are 13 and 13. So if they are 13 and 13, and when you will add it, you will get what? 26. So 26 upon 52, that is 1 by 2. Okay. So this is the solution of 5th question. 6th question is what? Face cards of hearts. Okay. So see students, how many face cards are there? 3 face cards are there. Jacks, queen and king. Okay. And in heart courts, the question is, what is the probability of getting face cards in hearts? Okay. So 3 face cards are there and 1 court is there. So 3 ones are 3, means in our favorable outcome the number is 3, and in total outcome the number is 52. So this is the answer of the last question, that is 3 upon 52. So students, this is the concepts of playing cards question. Okay, how we can find the probability of these kinds of question. You can understand by the help of this question easily. Okay, this structure should be in your mind, so that whatever the question is asked, you can simply think that how you can solve the question. Okay, so this is enough for today students. Thank you.